Hello my fabulous book friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I just want to have a sit down chat and talk about my 2021 reading goals and everything else. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so since I will be reaching my first year booktubeversary, I guess, at the end of November, I believe, of 2021 of this year, yeah, I have a long way to go. So this is my first goals video. I hope that in December or maybe early January 2022, I'll look back at this video and see if I hit all these goals. And yeah, let's just see what happens. As we all know, 2020 was the worst year ever. However, it wasn't all bad because I started this channel. I gained quite a few great friends over Bookstagram. So, I mean, there were some great positives. I read 100 books in 2020, which, hello, that never happens. I don't think it'll happen this year, but we'll see. If it does happen, I'll be super impressed with myself because not only reading 100 books once, but like to read 100 books back to back, like, whoa, who am I? So anyway, so starting with my 2021 reading goals, I will keep it like I had it for 2020, and that would be 60 books. I don't want to stress myself out with reading a certain number of books per year and like rushing to read them at the end, like I did just now to get to 100 books, but they were plays, so I think it's fine. But still, like I don't want to be, I don't know, like in July, and then it's like, oh crap, I've only read like 30 books. How am I going to get to 60? But anyways, so I want to avoid that. So yeah, so it's just going to stay at 60. When I hit it, great, yay for me. But yeah, like other than that, it's just a number. So I do this every year, actually, ever since I started working at a diverse publisher back in 2017. Yeah, I started there November 2017 until November 2020. But yeah, so ever since I started that job, because I was working with quite a few diverse authors and they had different experiences, I had tried to make it a point every year to read at least 50% of the books that I personally read come from diverse authors. Unfortunately, I've never actually met that goal. Like I'd always be about 10 to 15% off like I was with 2020. So I have it right here. In 2020, I read 36 diverse books. I say books because some of them were repeat authors, so I don't want to say I read 36 different diverse authors. Like I read, they were different books, so that is obviously 36%. So I failed again. I think last year, no, sorry, this is 2021. In 2019, I think I had reached 38.6% or something like that. So I did worse this year, which sucks. So I really do hope that I can make my 2021 50% diverse, and also not only diverse but like also to try and incorporate as many different forms of diversity, so like LGBTQ, authors with disabilities, things like that. So I really do hope that I can achieve that number this year. I know 2021 is the year where I will make it to 50% plus diverse books and authors. So yeah, I will make it happen this year. Even if I don't reach that 50% number that I would love to, I think reading diverse authors more paced out throughout the year would be better, because like even it gets to a point in the year where it's like, oh crap, like I've only read only this amount of diverse authors, like let me read like 5 or 6 in a row, and I don't want to do that. I'd rather have it more paced out instead of like making it look obvious that I'm only reading diverse authors because I'm trying to get to a number, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I don't want to stress out about that either. I just want to make it a more conscious decision throughout my reading year. Yeah. So in terms of reading challenges, I love the Fold reading challenge. I follow it every year. I don't always get to each prompt that I want to, but this year I will definitely make it a point to read all through 12 of the prompts that they've created. So I have it right down here. And the Fold is the Festival of Literary Diversity. It was created by Jael Richardson, who, if you've watched my channel before, you've seen me talk about her and her debut book, Gutter Child, which I will be doing a reading vlog later this month for the book when I read it. So yeah, so she is great, her team is great, and they created a new challenge for us this year. I know that, I mean, I'm sure you can choose any books, of course, that you'd want to read, but because I'm Canadian, I'll stick with Canadian authors. Usually I'll wait for them and see what books that they recommend, so at least that will help me kind of direct my reading a bit more. So anyways, here are the prompts. So January's prompt would be a short story collection by an author from a marginalized community. February's choice is book that explores racism by a Black Canadian author. March would be an audiobook by a Fold 2021 author. April is a book that experiments with the form by an Asian Canadian author, which I'm very intrigued by. I don't even, like, just thinking off the top of my head, I don't know. So yeah, I'll have to wait for their recommendations to see. May is historical fiction written by a writer of color, which is interesting. June is nonfiction by a trans or non-binary author. July is book by a BIPOC author from Europe. August would be book by a marginalized author who's over 60. September is book by an author living with chronic illness. October is fiction by a Latinx author. November is a play by an Indigenous playwright. December is book by a marginalized author from British Columbia. And their bonus challenge this year is a cookbook by a BIPOC chef. How fancy. So yeah, so I really love their reading challenges every year. They always recommend great books, so especially books by Canadian authors. So yeah, I am excited to see what they recommend and what I'll pick up. So yeah. So that's one reading challenge. That's probably the only reading challenge that I will be doing this year. So just in general, booktube channel goals, let's just jump right into there. So as you know, I've really started recently, probably like, I guess it was the end of November, something like that. So I kind of jumped into this like not fully prepared, if that makes sense. So like I'd really like to take this time for this year to kind of like find my style. I really want to find the videos that I love to create. Like that January random number generator video, that was fun to film. Like I had a really great time doing that. So I really want to find my stride, and I want to find videos that I love to create and keep creating them because, like, why not? I'm here to have fun and I'm here to talk about books. Some more channel goals, I'd love to get to 500 subscribers. I think that would be fun. I think that would be really cool. Like, I know a lot of people think, even on Instagram, like, oh, 500 followers is nothing or stuff like that. But I mean, imagine you're in a room, you're talking live in front of 500 people. Like, that's a lot of people. Yeah, so I think 500 is a good number to reach. I think it's hopefully doable. We'll see. If not, I mean, again, it's just a soft goal. So if I reach it, I reach it. If I don't, whatever. I'm just happy to be here, and I'm happy to be creating videos and learning new skills because that's why I started my booktube to begin with. Another channel goal is I want to do a monthly reading vlog. I don't know how to do a reading vlog, but I talk about them like I know what I'm doing, but I really don't. So I do want to push myself to like make that monthly reading vlog. So I have up until, I think it was September or October. I think I have up to there planned. So yeah, I hope that they're fun to make. I know they're a lot to edit from what I hear from other people and what I've seen. But oh well, it's fine. It's something new to do and something fun and different. So, Bookstagram goals. If you don't follow me, my handle is Reading Maria, so go check me out right now. Let me see. I just want a record of this. Okay, so when I woke up on January 1st, I screenshotted my followers and subscribers both here and on Bookstagram. So YouTube, I just think that this is important to note. I am starting 2021 with 96 subscribers on YouTube, and on Bookstagram, I am starting with 17,459 followers. Is that 59? Yeah, that's a 59. So yeah, I think right now, if I haven't dropped back down as I'm filming this, I'm at 17 and a half, so it's going good. I think a good follower goal for Bookstagram, I think for me would be like a soft goal would be 25K. And if I spend quite a bit of time on there, I think I can make 35K by the end of 2021. So that would be like my hard goal to meet. My soft goal would be 25K, which would be fantastic. So I think both numbers are doable, to be honest. With Instagram, I really want to focus my attention more on engaging with the followers and the people I'm already following. I think it's important to scroll more through my home feed and less through like engagement, like groups and stuff like that, tagging accounts, which actually I've already implemented in like late 2020. I have a Bookstagram 101 video that I want to plan, or a Bookstagram tips and advice video, so I'll talk more about it there. But yeah, but like I've already been doing these things to kind of set myself up for 2021. I think I started in September. No, I did not. You know what? I started leaving all my tagging groups in October before I got my new job offer. So yeah, it was like pretty recent. So I've had some time to like adjust to the change in engagement. So I think that's why I'm pretty much okay with what's happening on there. However, yeah, I really just want to focus more on engaging with my audience that I follow and, you know, finding new people to follow. So that's that goal. And I also, just in general, I do want to really keep my content calendar. I have it right here on my iPad. I found like this calendar template that I threw up into Notability. It's a huge mess because I have my booktube and then I copied that to my Bookstagram calendar. So yeah, that's a mess, but it's an organized mess, we shall say. It makes sense to me. So yeah, that's happening. So I really want to keep that calendar. I think a digital planner is a lot more flexible for me because like I'll write something down in a paper planner, I write it in pen, and then I have to like scratch it out like 1,000 times before I make my decision of what kind of post I want to do. So anyways, this is easy. I can just take my Apple Pencil, erase it, and then rewrite whatever I want to do. And I can do that 1,000 times with no no regrets. So yeah, but I do want to stick to a more structured content calendar. And yeah, I also want to make sure that just in general, not only for Bookstagram or Booktube, but I do really want to make sure that I know about the authors I'm reading about before I read about them. Let us choose Elin Hildenbrand, whatever her name is. Let's say I didn't know about what happened the other day or the other couple weeks ago, and I read one of her books in like 2021. Like, that's supporting an author that doesn't deserve my support, at least. I don't want to put my time and effort in supporting her. So yeah, so I really want to make sure that I'm aware of the authors that I'm choosing to read beforehand. So I think that it's worth taking like 10 minutes to Google an author's name and see what pops up. So yeah, that's something I really want to make sure I do a lot in 2021. And my final goal that I think, that's why I kind of mentioned Bookstagram, and like, depending on how much time I spend on there, I do want to make it a point every night to turn my phone off at 9:30 p.m. I am on it all day, whether it's for my Bookstagram, my Booktube, looking at news articles on Twitter. Like, it just gets so overwhelming. And like at nighttime, once 9:30 hits, I want to make sure my phone is off and I'm reading. Because again, like, if my hard goal is to reach like 100 books in 2021, how can I do that when at night I go, like, I'm spending 2 to 3 hours just scrolling through all my social media? Like, no, that is not going to work out. So yeah, plus it's better for my eyes. I'm in front of a computer all day. I am in front of my phone the rest of the time or reading. So yeah, I think it's important for me just to kind of step back and actually make sure that I'm taking that time at night that I might not have during the day to reach the goal and to keep on reading. Because if I'm not reading, I can't make content. And if I can't make content, then I don't post anything, which sucks. So I don't want that to happen. So yeah, so that's just the last thing I want to make sure I do. I did it last night and it was amazing. I read 50 pages of a new book that I started, North of Dawn by Nerudin Farah. So yeah, like, reading 50 pages in a night, like, that has not happened to me for months. So it was refreshing and I really like it. And I'm going to make sure that I keep doing that. So yeah, so thank you for watching my video. I hope that this makes sense. I hope that I can stick to my goals as best I can, and I hope that I can just continue to have fun on this platform and my Bookstagram platform that I would love to do. And yeah, because it's my passion and it's my hobby and I love it, and this is a new hobby to have. So let me know what your goals for 2021 are. Let me know what you're reading, and or just like stop by in the comments and say hi. I love to say hi to you guys. So anyways, give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and I will see you for my next video. Have a great week, you guys.